Good evening! This is the Expert here with my brother bro. And we're going to be talking about the trailer for Beautiful Boy, starring Steve Carell and Timothée Chalamet. Some of your favorite actors.
Some of our favorite actors. I mean, whose actors are they not the favorite of?
I think the casting is brilliant because, off camera, people are starting to have disdain towards white male roles, especially when they get nominated for Oscars, but everyone wants to see Steve Carell's dramatic turns continue, and Timothée Chalamet is an extremely talented young actor. So there's nobody's criticizing this movie for being white male shit because they want the actors to succeed.
Also because it has an issue of drug addiction that trumps race, and it kind of applies for every racial community.
We saw a 30-second teaser for this a month ago. It's been a while and it finally came out. And boy, does this movie really tug at the tears in your eyeballs and try to pull them out. This is one emotional fucking trailer. Read the comments. Everyone agrees. No one disagrees. This is one of the writers did Lion, another Oscar bait tearjerker. I love the first 30 seconds is just the conversation between Carell and Chalamet. They look like they're amazing. So amazing that I think either could win. Chalamet has a really good chance of winning at this point. He feels like he's overdue for his loss even last year in a lead role. This is a supporting role. It's a big supporting role.
I mean, talk about meat, folks. Steve Carell plays a father who's dealing with his son's heroin addiction. You can't get more meat than that. There's a memoir that he wrote. That's the source material for all of this.
It's also based on the memoir written by the kid. 2 memoirs from both characters in one movie.
You're gonna go to the movie, you're gonna cry from the start of the movie to the end, because his performance and Timothée's performance are going to move you. The source material is very real, the drama is gonna be gritty. Timothée Chalamet, how can you have a better performance for this kid? He really proved that he can be such a vulnerable actor. And in this one, he really seems like the emotions are just pouring out. I mean, it's gonna be very, very difficult to ignore both of these performances. I think even if the movie is just okay, which I have a hard time seeing.
No, how could it be just okay if you're gonna be crying most of the movie?
They are the most likely assets to this movie to see some Oscars this year. In terms of Best Picture, this film looks, in my opinion, like a really good movie. It's a modern day ordinary people, and it looks like it's filmed in a unique way. I really like the cinematography, and I think it's just going to be performance driven. It's going to be an experience similar to Lion, only I feel that it will be more critically acclaimed than Lion. And
even if it's as critically acclaimed than Lion, if it's a movie that pulls at your heartstrings, it doesn't need to be the greatest movie of all time. Timothée and Steve, every time they do something with their face and their voice, anything they do in this trailer gets to you. Absolutely everything they're doing gets to you. Which is why these performances are not only going to be nominated, but they are in the contention to win.
And what else could we see for this movie?
Screenplay, I think, seems very likely, especially if it's a big contender. Even though it's in that crowded category of adapted, it could still easily get in there. Even director, the Oscars nominated Room, I don't think this movie is going to be up for many technicals, even though the cinematography looks nice, the editing's probably going to be nice. It's not as showy as probably some of the other movies in the category are going to be.
I think that it could be possible. I mean, why not editing and cinematography? I mean, it looks really nicely shot. You've got the adapted screenplay, you've got the actors, and you've got the Best Picture. I mean, that's all you need. This movie only needs 4 nominations, and it's a total solid in-there contender. We just gotta hope that it delivers on what the trailer seems to promise.
Never once does the trailer make me doubt that it's not giving me what it's promising.
You're gonna cry. I might cry. You bring your parents, they'll probably cry. If everybody cries,
you get the Best Picture nomination. Everyone who cries puts it on their ballot. And we're gonna see Beautiful Boy get nominated.